I yield to the gentlewoman from the 11th District of New York, Representative Yvette Clark, member of the Commerce and Small Business Committee. 3 minutes.
The gentlewoman is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, to Representative Payne, and to the gentlelady from California. I rise today in support of hres 272, a resolution commemorating the 200th anniversary of the abolition of the transatlantic slave trade. The abolition of the trade was an important milestone in the fight against slavery, but that campaign continued throughout the 19th century, and it still continues today. Currently, 27 million people are held in slavery around the world. Like the slaves of the past, slaves of today are controlled by violence and suffer the theft of their labor and humanity. Our commemoration today rings hollow if we do not learn from the lessons of the abolition movement of the past. That botched emancipation of 1865 forced 4 million ex-slaves into the economic, social society with no access to education, political participation, or equal citizenship, nor a true recognition of their humanity. As I reflect on my own history, as a descendant of African slaves who were survivors of the Middle Passage, my ancestors kidnapped, brutalized, and brought to the island nation of Jamaica, West Indies, where centuries later my parents were born, who then migrated as subjects of the Queen to Brooklyn, New York, where I was born. The history of Africans and the Americans has been suppressed, as evidenced by the lack of presence in our schools' curriculums. Today, we see the results of granting freedom without dignity. People of African descent still face economic inequality, social inequality, and racism. Slavery can be brought to an end within our lifetimes. Madam Speaker, it is my prayer that someday soon this body will be celebrating the anniversary of the global eradication of slavery. And in the spirit of the liberation and suffrage of my ancestors, the civil rights movement, human rights for every woman, man, and child will be recognized. The liberty and the dreams of all who attain through their collective will not go unnoticed. We're not going to achieve true liberty unless and until we all embrace our collective and diverse humanity together. I yield back the balance of my time. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.